Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke of the day, and I poll my members for the dad jokes on Sundays, and Mr. Auckland Guy suggested this dad joke. Boss asked me why I only get sick on work days. I guess it must be my weekend immune system. Yes, that weekend immune system where you're only sick on weekdays, not weekends. All right. Well, our member count is still at 184. Thank you to everyone who has signed up as a member. If you would like to help us reach that goal to hit 200, you can hit that join button under the video. If you're on the fence about joining, you're not sure if you want to or not, let me know, like, if there's a certain perk you're looking out for that, might seal the deal there, or something that might happen at 200 that would seal the deal, other than shaving my beard, because my wife has vetoed that. She does not want me to shave my beard, and no amount of money in the world overrules my wife. All right, so let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got ale, tap, veg, table. I'm guessing that's veg, like vegetable, not veg. But bar, lounge, quash, pinch, hive, counter, scroll, eek, swipe, loaf, booth, chill. Okay. We have a few 3-letter words. Okay, let's think about this. Ale, tap, veg. Like veg, is that short for vegetable? Oh yeah, you can like veg out, you can loaf. This is just to like relax. Slang for relaxing. Veg, loaf. What? I need to find two more. There should be. Lounge, of course. Chill. All right, I think this is good. This is just to relax. Oh, perfect. Relax. All right. Bar can be like, we can have a bar and a counter, which are actually similar things in terms of a noun, like you're sitting at a bar. But a bar can also be like a bar of metal, and bar can also be a verb to say to ban. Ooh, and that could go with like quash, which is a verb that's like to suppress. Counter can also be like in an argument. You counter someone's argument. So there's a lot of alternative definitions here, and I'm not sure what's going on. So let's see if we can find another category. Pinch. You can have like a pinch of salt. You can pinch someone. You can be in a pinch, like you're in a quandary. None of those really seem to be matching up with anything. Scroll is something you can do, like you scroll the mouse. Scroll can also be like a thing you write on. Is it like scroll bar? Bar. It would be funny to have blank bar and then also have bar in the puzzle that doesn't belong there. But I don't see anything else that's blank bar. So other than scroll. Wait, what would scroll bar? Yeah, scroll bar is the thing on the right side that you use to scroll. For a second, I thought I got confused with scroll bar and space bar, but no. There's scroll lock. That's a key on the keyboard. I don't know. Scroll just feels like something that has a fill in the blank, but I'm not sure what it is. Swipe, tap. Okay, you can swipe and you can tap a credit card. Ways of paying with a credit card. Do we have 2 more? Like we insert it, you chip. I'm not seeing anything else for that. Okay, so that must be a red herring. Swipe can mean to steal. Swipe can be like like you swipe like a cat swipes their claws at you, right? Kind of attack. Booth. I mean, it's just things you would find at a bar, a counter and a booth, or places you might sit at a bar, sit at a counter, sit at a booth, sit at a table. I'm actually kind of liking that. The other option is that we've got ale and tap here, which is like things found at a bar, and it would be the counter, ale, tap, and something else. But I'm going to try this. This is places you would sit. Okay, that's correct. Restaurant seating options. All right, so then what does ale and tap do? I wonder if we're like missing a first letter, because like eek feels like we're just missing a first letter. Wasn't there a TV show, Eek, Real Monsters? No, it's like Real Monsters, not Eek. Anyway, that came out of nowhere. Pinch, Swipe. So one of these is supposed to, okay, stealing. Yeah. You pinch and you swipe. Are both stealing. If any of these other ones means to steal, I don't know it though. Hive, the only fill in the blank I can think of is Hive Mind. But none of these work with that. Quash. To suppress. That's the only thing I know about quash. Maybe it's squash and it's missing the S. Do we have like fruits and vegetables missing the first letter, like chive? Is that one? Chive and squash and leek. Maybe it's the ale. I think it would have to be the ale, but what would it be? What's the first letter? Rail tail. Kale with a K. Yeah, yeah. So I think these are vegetables missing the first letter. That's purple. Okay, then somehow swipe, tap, scroll, and pinch are. I guess these are just actions you can do on your mobile phone, like on a touch screen. Yeah, you can swipe, you can tap, you can scroll, you can pinch to zoom. Yeah, okay. That makes sense now. Yellow last is weird, but I do understand the category. All right. Not nearly as bad as the last 2 days. Difficulty. I'm going to give this like a 2.3. Like it's a little bit harder than what I'd give a 2. But I mean, I got a perfect and it wasn't that hard. And then, but I did understand purple. I think that was important, but who knows? I think we're going to have a 75% solve rate. Let's see if I'm anywhere near that. I try to be correct, but it's kind of funny when I'm not. Okay, they just give it straight 2 out of 5. 80%. Okay, so it's a little bit easier than I judged. 37%. I mean, we do have people making mistakes. All right, but I mean, still, it's not very hard. Skill 95. Did they get rid of the one in however many had the same board as you thing? Huh. All right, so first, pretty even other than purple, although some people are seeing purple, which is fun. Good for them. And then evening out again. If you didn't see purple first, you're less likely to see purple second. And then, ooh, so people who lost just couldn't figure out anything. Yeah, we got 6%. But I mean, not that many people lost, so it doesn't mean much. But yeah, 6% of people, the biggest category of people who lost, the way they categorize it, got nothing. All right. Well, table bar lounge booth. Yeah, okay, so putting lounge in there. But I already had green when I figured out blue. But I mean, yeah, lounge is a reasonable thing to add to that category. Putting quash in with these, that's interesting. I mean, but like mistakes weren't all that common, but I think this mistake is probably the most common one. Just in general, having lounge in with blue. Ale tap bar counter pub lexicon makes sense to me. I said there might be a category like that as well. All right. So I think it just doesn't have the other player guesses right now. So something must be down with the bot. Is this gonna work this time? Yeah, that's why we don't have that info. All right. Well, unfortunately, I can't show this stuff, but we got the majority of it. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the easy pips. Oh, wow. It's a big one for the easy. So we only have 1 6. That has to go up. Now this has to have a 2. We only have 1 2, and it can't go into the 4. So then this is going to use our only 4 and go up. This has to be a 1, and it can go into the... Oh, it has to go up, actually. Oh my gosh, keep spinning. There we go. This is all blank, and then the 3 1 goes in here. All right, 21 seconds. Just there were more to place than a usual easy. All right, let's do the medium. Ooh, another pretty big for a medium. 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do believe that's 7 times 6. I think it's all 6s. So 6 with a less than 3. Let's just stick the 2 in there to be as conservative as possible. 6 with a less than 2 has to be a 6 1 or the 6 blank. But I think the 6 blank is going to go up here. We need something other than 6 that's equal. How about the 5s? This can be double 6 over here. We can do the 6. Oh, no, this has... Hold on, I messed up. Okay, so this doesn't go like that. This... Wait. 2 2 here, maybe? And then 6-4 goes this way. And then 6-3 goes here. And then 6-5 goes here. And I do not add to 4. I need the 2-2 there, and then the 2-6 goes there. All right. Again, it was a little bit bigger than your normal medium, so it took me a little longer. I did make a mistake, though. But yeah, I mean, you got to do the 42. You got to remember your times tables. That 6 times 7 is 42. All right. Well, let's do the hard pips. Ooh, okay. These are all 0. So we have a 0, 0. I'm thinking it's going to go there. And then what's our other blank? Blank 6. So that's going to go upwards. And then the 4, I'm thinking we have a 4-2 maybe. If we have a 4-2, we'll place it there. We don't have a 4-2, so I think the 4-4 or 4-3 is going to go up. 10, 18. These are all 6, 6, 12, 18. So I think wherever the 6-6 goes, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be 6-6 though. Oh no, yeah, I have 3 tiles with 6 in them. So let's do the 6-1 down. Do I have a tile that adds to 10? I guess is the question. Yeah, I have a 5-5. So let's just use that there. Let's use the 6-6 here and hope for the best. We have a 4-4 to put up here. All right. So I don't really like this not equal cage, but we can only be missing 1 digit from it. So what about 2? We can do 2-1, 2-5. I guess I should just pick something. Let's pick the 2-1 here. Greater than 4 is a 5 or a 6. Let's use up our 6 with the 3. And then less than 4 can be 3 or less with a 3. So the 3-1 works pretty well there. Get put in the not equal sign. Then we have a 5-2 going down. Oh, I don't have a 1 to put in here. Well, that's unfortunate. I have a 3-4, but that can't go in a less than 4. This 4-5 makes sense. I think I just need to swap this 4-3 somewhere. But I think we're gonna be juggling some 3s. Do I have another 3 on the grid? Yeah, I have this 3-6. Okay, so let's do. Ooh, but the 3-6 is. Do I have another 3? Where's my other 3? I only have 3 3s. Ooh boy. I feel like I need. 6 is the only one that can be greater than 4. Okay, well, obviously this is the 1-3. So let's place that. At least with how I've done it. And then I can't do a 3 less than 4. I don't have one. So because there isn't a 3 less than 4, as far as I can tell, this 3 has to go right. So we can't have that placed. I have to do a 3-5. I don't have a 3-5. What? Okay, this 3 has to either go to a 3-5 or a 3 less than 4. Oh, do I have a 1? What do I have with 5? I've got 5-2. I've got 5-4. What's happening here? 5-4 like that. And then 4-3 up. I don't know if that matters. The problem is I don't have a 3 less than 4 to use. Other than 3-1. Do I need to clear this out just to make sure I'm not missing something? So I'm looking at this corner here. It either needs to go right, and that would have to be a 3-5. And I don't think that domino exists. I'm going to look very carefully. Do we have a 3-5 domino that I can harvest? No. So we can't do that. So we have to do 3 less than 4. And the only 3 less than 4 is 3-1. Okay, so I think maybe it's this 6-6 that's the issue. What other 1s do I have? I have a 1-2 here. I have a 1-6 up here. Oh, so this is all I have to do. The 1-6 goes like this. Oh, but then this one. No, this had to be a 1-6, and there's only one 1-6. This was forced, so I can't do that. I don't have any other 1s. So this is my only 1, and it's going to have to do this. Forces the 6-6. This is forced, this is forced, this is forced, this is forced, as far as I can tell. I have a 4-4 up here, but I mean, that's forced as well. So how do I do a 3 less than 4? Here. I have a 3 greater than 4 here. I have a 2, 5 left. Is there a 3 I'm missing? All right, we're going to do this again. I'm going to clear it. Oh, I'd have to scroll up to clear it. I'm just going to drag them all out. Sorry, with the way I have it zoomed, and I don't want to mess with the capture. The way I have it zoomed, it's I can't hit the clear button. They need to move it somewhere. Anyway, we're going to do what's forced. How many 1s do I have? I have a 1, 2, and a 1, 3, and a 1, 6. Those are the only 1s I have. There's a 1 right here and a 1 right here. This, I suppose I could put a 1, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 6. I can't put the 1 to the left because there isn't a 1, 4. So the 1 has to go up, which forces it to be the 1, 6. So I'm confident about this placement. Now this 1 could go left with a 5. It cannot go right with a 6. I wonder if it would go up into this equals. So what do I have for 5? I have 5, 5. I have 5, 4, and I have 5, 2. 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 2. And do I have a 1? I have a 1, 2. So what if I did 5, 2 like this? Okay, this might be okay. A 5, 2 like this, and then a 1, 2 upwards. Okay, this has to come down, so the 6, 6 does get forced here. Now I just need something that adds to 10. And we do have 5, 5. We don't have a 6, 4 that adds to 10. So we're going to have to do the 5, 5. Okay, I think this is at least an alternate thing to do. This 3 has to go down, and it has to be into a less than 4. So we're going to do the 3, 1 this way. Perfect. Okay, I think we're doing okay now. This 3 now goes into a greater than 4, so it has to be the 3, 6 that we have right here. And now I think this blank blank ends up here. And then we can do 4, 5 upwards maybe. This is wait, I don't have a 2. Hold on, I do not have a 2. So I can't make these equal to 2 because then I run out of 2s to put here. So the equals has to be something different. So I need a 1 that looks up, and it's not the 2. So it would have to be the 3 then. 3, 1. And do I have a 5, 3? I don't have a 5, 3. So I don't think this works. Shoot. So then I have to do the 5, 5 here, the 4, 4 here. What do I have with 5? I have 5, 4, and I have 5, 2. So it's going to have to go down. We either put a 2 or a 4 in here. Oh, but I need a 2 for this guy, and it's 2, 5 is the only one left. Oh, I have a 2, 1 as well. Oh. I still think this blank goes here. I still think we need a 4 going up, and it's going to be, okay, where's our other blank? The blank 6 has to go up. Okay, that's forced. I need a 3 here. What do I have for 3s? I have 3, 6, 3, 4, and 3, 1. So we're either going to be doing 3, 6 down or 3, 1 to the right. But 3, 1 to the right, I think uses up... Yeah, I can't use the 1. The 1 goes here, or... Wait, I already used this one. So actually, I could do the 3, 1 or the 3, 4. No, not the 3, 4, or the 3, 6. I can't put a 6 in here, so I think using the 3, 6 is a good idea, but this is a guess. I can't, let's see, I need to use a 1. So this is the issue I was running into. Okay, I've got the 3 with a less than 4, so that's going to have to be 3, 1 now. Or I could do 3, 5, but there isn't a 3, 5. So then the 5 is 5, 2 or 5, 4. It's going to go down either way. I think I want to do the 5, 2 because then I can do the 4 upwards with this 5. So what was wrong? Oh, so now I have 2 2s in my not equal. So actually this 2 has to go up to 1. And then the problem is this 4, 3 doesn't fit on this 1 here. Oh my gosh. So I think that there was one assumption I made, but... And we just can't make that assumption, that this 3, 6 here. So let's clear out some of these. Instead of 3, 6, I'll do the 3, 1 across this way. But the problem is now, okay, I can't do that. I don't have a 3, 5. It doesn't exist. So this domino is definitely taken, whatever it does. And it's only 3, 6. This is forced. This is forced from the start. It's the only 3 something. So that's locked in. Now this has to be a 3 greater than 4. Sorry, 3 less than 4. 3 less than 4 is fixed in. So that's 3, 1. That's fixed in. Now this has to be 3 greater than 4, so that's the 3, 6. Those are locked in. I don't have a 2 blank to go this way, so it's going to be a 2 going upwards with the 1 or the 5. We already have this 5 going upwards, so it has to be 2, 1. And now I already have an issue that I have no 1s left. So maybe this 6, 1 is no good. No, I need this 1 here. I have no 1s left. And I can't do 2, 5 because okay, well, this could be 4, 3. If that's 4, 3, then now I can do 2, 5 upward. And this can be the 1, 2 downward. Now this can be 5, 4. This is blank, blank, and then the blank 6 goes up. Okay. I don't know. Oh my gosh, over 10 minutes. I don't know where I was going wrong that entire time. How did this end up working out? This 1, 2 went down. This 3, the 3, 1 was forced. The 3, 6 was forced from the start. Gosh, I don't know why I didn't. There were so many forced moves that I wasn't recognizing. I think the issue was having the 4, 5 here. Was that the issue the whole time? Oh, I forgot that was a guess. I wish I could like mark a domino as like, this is definitely true versus a domino like this is a guess, but I guess you can't. All right, cool. Well, that took quite a long time. How'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. Went illegally fast. Sped. It might have some highlights. I don't know. Pair for a griller. Don't know. Pair of tongs. Myers of Seth Meyers of Late Night Comedy. Hey, you over here. Not sure. Pair of shoes. Pair of pants. Number of stories leaning to our piece. I guess that's 8 stories. Many characters on the pit or doctors. Good show, by the way. Recipe amount. Teaspoon. 36 seconds. All right. Hey, you over there is psst. Nice. Is that the only one I missed? Sped hair. It might have some highlights. Hair. Okay, makes sense. You highlight your hair. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do Strands. Today's theme is Stand By Me. The song, huh? Stand by me. Usually stand by me means like support me. Is that support? Okay, support. Strength. Support. Oh. Strengthen. You support, you strengthen. You solidarity. Nice. You fortify. Bolster. And Kotrumfo. Comfort. All right. Well, I mean, the first thing I thought of, I immediately found on the grid, and then the rest just completely flowed from there. So very nice. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's see what bonus game we're playing. Spinning the member wheel. And we are getting... Ooh, which one is it? Okay. Demelza Snelders suggested Squirtle. All right, let me load that up. All right, here is Squirtle. So it's colors like Wordle does, except it's going to give you a score. So greens are worth 2, yellows are worth 1, and you only see the score. But then after each guess, you can then click a letter to see what color it is, but only 1 letter. So harder than Wordle for sure. What should we start with? Let's start with Steel today. All right, Steel is a 2. I guess we could check a vowel here. All right, no E. So maybe we have the A in place? That would be weird, wouldn't it? Let's actually just start with S and start from there. Something like snout seems reasonable. No, we can't use the T as well. 2 doesn't have to be green. 2 could be 2 yellows, actually. So why don't I do like an SL? No, not SL. I could do like a TA word. That's fun. Like tangy. Let's try that. Ooh, all gray. So we know the T is gray. And we know the A is gray. So if we have SL, that's possible. Or just an S or an L is placed. Is there somewhere easy to put like a mean, I guess I could put like an L here, and I could end in like SH. An I, an O, a U, flush. Let's try flush. That's a 1. Okay, so I misplaced the 1. So I should check if it's S or L. So let's check the S. Okay, so the L is actually at the end of the word. That's what we learned. And all these other ones are gray. So we know that F is gray. We know that L is at the end. We know U and H are gray. Okay. So we just need something that ends in L. It could be double L. We could try that. That's very common when we end in L. Krill is a fun word. Krill is the... Wow. Just the first thing that came to mind that would end in double L. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't have all that many letters left, so I kind of wonder what was left. But, I mean, that's actually something we could check. I could pull up the Wordabot here. So let's just check, like, the answer was krill. And we guessed, because we knew exactly what coloring happened. So we guessed steel, tangy, flush. So answers left: broil, civil, drill, droll, drool, krill, prell. So drill was probably a more obvious guess than krill. And then those are the ones that ended in double L. There's also drool, drawl, broil, prowl. Okay, so I got 101 and 7, which isn't as unreasonable. All right, cool. Well, those are the games for this video. If you would like to watch Wordle, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos that I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.